Alright, welcome back. Shocking how Neco Registrar was assassinated before chance to expose culprits in 6.5 billion naira contract scam. Alright, the news in details. There have been some shocking revelations coming up after the death of the Registrar of the National Examination Council, Neco, Professor Godswill Obioma. It was earlier reported that Professor Obioma was murdered on Monday night. His wife, who spoke with the news agency, explained that she suspects it was an assassination. She explained that the men had stormed their home and went straight to strangling the Neco registrar. The assassins came in and killed him and left without taking anything, Elizabeth Obioma, the wife, said. Mrs. Obioma, who was in tears, also said that her husband had just returned to Minna from a trip to Abuja when the armed men lurking in his compound descended on him and strangled him. However, according to a report by Sarah Reporters, the Neco registrar's death is coming barely a week after the Senate announced it would look into 6.5 billion naira contract awarded by the council without due process under his predecessors. The report explained that the late professor was ready to willingly lay bare all the documents relating to the contract. This was said by top sources at the Federal Ministry of Education. The sources had also noted that the incoming probe had unsettled the former Neco bosses, which makes his death all the more suspicious. One of the sources who spoke with the news agency said Obioma was straightforward and his blunt style was not in the good books of some members of the board of the council who were also loyalists of some former registrars. Only a few weeks ago, the Senate Committee on Public Accounts said it was going to look into how 6.5 billion contracts were awarded without due process in 2017. Meanwhile, according to statements, the registrar was issued 2 queries to explain and he was going to give replies to the National Assembly with evidence of what he knew. There should be investigations around his death. There should be no cover-up. The suspicions grew when Elizabeth, Professor Obioma's wife, told newsmen that he was murdered by armed men who strangled him to death at their residence in Minna, Niger State. But a statement by the council and the Niger State Police Command claimed the Neco registrar died after a brief illness. The Neco Director of Human Resources, Mustafa Abdul, had said Obioma's second son confirmed to him that the father died after an illness. This is to formally inform you that my father, Professor Godswill Obioma, the Registrar and Chief Executive of Neco, passed to eternal glory yesterday, May 31st, after a brief illness. We request that you kindly notify the board management and the entire staff of the council of this development. The statement from Neco read. On their part, the police command had said no investigations will be conducted into the registrar's death as he died of natural causes. The police public relations officer, DSP Wasiu Abiodun, noted that Obioma was rushed to the hospital by his family members where he died. The late professor was appointed as Neco registrar in May 2020 by President Muhammadu Buhari. He officially took over the affairs of the council from the former acting registrar Malam Abubakar Ghana on Friday 22nd May 2020 at the council's headquarters in Minna. Until his death, Obioma was a professor of education, measurement, and evaluation, as well as a former executive secretary of the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council. Before his appointment as professor and CEO of Neco, Professor Obioma was the Ebonyi State Resident Commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission. Professor Obioma hails from Bende, Abia State, and was appointed in 1991 as Professor of Mathematics Education and Evaluation, University of Jos. According to reports, he had been facing attempts to remove him from office as the head of Neco. On May 24, Neco, as stated in the 2017 audit report submitted to the Senate Committee on Public Accounts, awarded 6.5 billion naira contract in 2017 without due process. The Office of Auditor General of the Federation had in an earlier report treated by the Senate alleged that the examination body spent 7.2 billion naira on examination materials in January 2017 without any document to show for such payment. All right, at another session 2 weeks ago, the upper legislative chamber confronted the Neco Registrar Obioma with another damning report of alleged 6.5 billion naira contract awarded without due process. In related news, former governor of Imo State, Richard Okorocha, has called for a thorough investigation into the assassination of Ahmed Gulak, the former political aide to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan in the state. All right, my people, a lot of things had actually been said onto this one. Shocking on how Neco Registrar was assassinated before chance to expose culprits in 6.5 billion naira contract. All right, and then this had been a thing of which majority of people are talking about. This is Nigeria for you. And then as far as this country is concerned, many things had gone wrong. Who do you trust? You can't trust anybody. I tell you, my brother, you can't trust anybody. And it's not getting to a level to which prominent people are not dying on a daily basis. You can imagine how his death happened. There is corruption in the land, and I can see that corruption has caused a lot of havoc in the land. Well, my people, a lot of things have been said onto this. Meanwhile, let me have your take onto this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.